Okie dokie guys, I'm pretty excited about today. I'm running a lower kV motor. It's lower than, what is it? It's 2800 something. And of course I got the heatsink and fan. I had to cut this down, my heatsink, because it was rubbing on the drive shaft, and that's because I've got an 18-tooth pinion on a 51-tooth spur gear. And this is out of the Mega Infraction. So I bought this slipper and spur combo from the Infraction, and it's smaller than what these cars are running with. Normally, they run with a 57-tooth spur gear, and this one's a 51, so it should be faster, especially with the 18-tooth pinion. It is a lower kV motor. I wanted to do that because I didn't want to overheat, so I kept the kV low. And also, yeah, this originally was the 91 tooth because it was a Mega, and I dig that spur gear, but I like to try different things. So we're gonna try this. Last night I fired it up on my carpet downstairs, and it burned out on the carpet. So I know it's got some crazy torque. Let's just hope I don't kill the slipper clutch. Oh, and also, I've got this. I ordered another one of these 24 kg brushless servos off of Amazon. They're not in stock anymore. I scooped two up while I could. One of them's in my 6S Typhon, and that's been doing great. So I bought another one because I knew they were going to sell. There was only 3 left. I got one of them. My buddy got the other one, and then somebody got the last one, and they haven't been in stock since. So I got 2 of them. One of them's in my Sentin. So I'm not really expecting crazy speeds, but I want to, just for shits and giggles, get a quick little speed run going. Ooh. All right, it's you know, lackluster. But I did, because that's a very low kV motor. Like I said, I wanted to keep temps down if I could. But also, this 51-tooth spur gear is the 32 pitch. It's not the 48 pitch that the 91 tooth is. So it's bigger teeth. It's the same pitch teeth as the BLX gears, but with the Mega slipper clutch assembly. Ooh, that did not want to come back to. I'm going to take the gyro completely off. It definitely sounds different. You can tell if you've listened to any of my last Sentin videos. Gone is that very high-pitched whine that it used to do. And the same thing happened when I converted my other Mega Sentin over to brushless. I changed the spur gear. But since it was a new one, this is an older model, like a V1. Since my Mega version was a newer version, it already had the 13-tooth diff pinions. It had the same assembly as the BLX. But this older version has a 17-tooth diff pinion. And what's the tooth count on the diff itself, on the crown gear? I can't remember. But hey, let's go take it out. Ooh, not a good way to start her off. Yeah, I forgot, this side is pretty finicky. You got to get going pretty good. There we go. But so far, plenty of torque, man. I haven't used that motor much, but I'm liking it. It's a Surpass Hobby motor, and I've always had good luck with those. The only time one petered out on me is because they're the shaft is open on the end of the ones I have, and probably most of them. Arrma is one of the few. Well, not few. But those Spectrum motors have their motor caps are they're solid, and which is great. I'd much rather have that. Keeps the dirt out. The first time I ran this thing on a dirt track, that Surpass Hobby motor got all clogged up, and I actually had to stop running the car because something, yeah, something was unresponsive. But it might be that servo. Sometimes goofy servos cut your power in and out for some reason. But that might not be the culprit. I've just noticed that sometimes. I haven't had any problems with this servo in the 6S Typhon. It's not ideal, and honestly, but for $20, it's a good servo. Okay, so far I like this slipper setup. I might try a 20-tooth pinion on here. Unfortunately, I think the only ones I have are the Arrma ones. Yeah. I don't know about this servo. Fans are still going. So, yeah, I kind of like this spot here. I hope that my camera's getting it all, because I might have to stand in a different area. It's just a good spot. Not a whole lot of room for correction on the Senton with those small tires. So hopefully I'm more side heavy than I was, and that is kind of a larger motor. But I'm bashing, so ooh, that wasn't bad. I'm not too worried. If I was racing, then I would probably take the heatsink and the fan off. Try to get this thing as leveled as possible. But it's not bad. Honestly, it feels about the same on the trigger as the 91 tooth did. But I think that was actually quicker. But I'm running a really low kV motor. It was just a test. It's not something I've done much, but it's in the 2000s, which is low for this car. Because the one that comes on it is 32. Well, the one that comes on the BLX. But I'm gonna check my temperatures when I get back to the van and see if my experiment was justified. Yeah, not a big fan of this servo. I'm gonna get a different. Oh, there it goes. Cuts out. That can't be the battery. That's really weird. Huh. Maybe it is. Alright, getting some temperature reads on this thing. Where we at? 111 for the motor. Oh. Pretty warm. See that shaft? ESC. That's not bad. No. Pretty good indeed. So I think we're alright. I didn't want to do that. That's I'm gonna have to secure that a little bit better because I don't want that rubbing on that, and that's what I was doing. So yeah, all in all, I'd say this is okay. It's not quite what I thought it was gonna be, but it works fine for this. I'm not super excited about that servo. It is slow. I don't know. I'm thinking those claims of brushless may be dubious. In my experience, brushless servos are much quicker and quieter than that. That just sounds like a regular servo. It's a lot better. The one in my Typhon flies, and I'm not sure what's going on. It's much better in my Typhon. I have pictures of, or videos of that up on YouTube, and it just flies. But this one is slow in comparison, so I'm not sure what's up. Anyway, over and out, guys. Like and subscribe if you found value in this video.